Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, B'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Most on that Ruel. Shalom to the elect of Israel, man. This is dailystar.co.uk, and it reads the title, My 7-year marriage ended after I joined OnlyFans, but rock bottom came later. And it's funny because this is actually the average modern woman of their mentality. Addicted to social media, addicted to OnlyFans, addicted to attention and validation from other men, rather than focusing on the importance of pleasing their husbands, man. Yeah? And this is why they continue to be, especially Western women, continue to be divorced, single, alone, bitter, stressed out, depressed, because they follow the ways of wickedness, man. Which ultimately Esau's to blame, the so-called white man, because he's feed the woman female liberation, no judgment on their sexual liberation, female what do you call it, promiscuity, sleeping around and being whores and stuff like that. That's promoted in this kingdom, especially in the Western world. Yeah, and it's backfired on the women, because no real man wants to deal with a hoe, man. I read that again. My 7-year marriage ended after I joined OnlyFans, but rock bottom came later. And we know why women use OnlyFans for most cases is, sell their ass, and do whorish activities, man. Exclusive. Former cleaner Mayara Lopez opened up about the discrimination she has faced since becoming an OnlyFans model, from her marriage collapsing to dating disasters. You see? Of course she's going to have dating disasters, because no morals, no respect for a man or relationships. They think that they can behave loosely when they're in a binding contract with a man. Yeah, when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be submissive unto a man, and you're supposed to show him respect, and your body is his. Yeah. And this is, look, they always blame men. Look at this. My mum says her husband was too insecure to handle her saucy new career. You see, and this is the delusion that women pump themselves with. Oh, he can't handle you because he's insecure. These are the shame tactics and insults women use to make you feel bad that you recognize that she's behaving inappropriately or whorish. They will blame you and shame you. Too insecure. So wait, men are supposed to be happy and secure that you're shaking your ass for other men. How does that make sense? Men are supposed to be happy and secure that you're getting popped by other men. Other men worldwide are allowed to see your private parts. These women are crazy, man. Anyways, a former cleaner says becoming an OnlyFans model resulted in a messy divorce before her self-esteem was damaged further. Of course it's going to be a messy divorce. Why should other men be allowed to pay or to view or experience your personal life and your body when that's supposed to be for your man? These modern women have no common sense. They're just wicked, man. Yeah? It's weird, man. All they want to do is, basically these women, they just want to be whores. They basically want trains ran on them. Which is wicked, man. And you got to stay away from women that behave like this or have this type of energy. Your woman's got OnlyFans. You better tell her to delete that or cut her off, man. Yeah, basically a PORN star. Mayara Lopez said her husband was initially fine with her selling racy snaps until the derogatory comments spelled the end of a 7-year marriage. She's now a single mom who recently endured even more heartbreak when a new man she was dating refused to make their relationship public. Of course. See? And this is the common, this is what is, this is the new common reality. A single mom. Yeah? This dysfunctional, single, miserable, alone, rebellious. Yeah? Just constantly jump into new relationships rapidly. Yeah? And it shows you that this Western world, the culture of this Western world, the doctrine of Esau doesn't work for anybody. What kind of life is that? You live in a single mother. You see, there's no families anymore. Everything is single. You know, we were created in twos, and then we're designed to multiply. When you read in the book of Genesis, the Lord told us to be fruitful, multiply. But guess what? Esau promotes single mothers, man, dysfunctional families. Yeah, why? Through the doctrine he spews on these women, man. Feminism and etc. Men and women are equal, which is against the scriptures. I'm gonna get scriptures after this, but anyways, she's now a single mom, you know, which all these women are eventually gonna be or are already, because of the mentality that they have. Most women, should I say, who recently endured even more heartbreak when a new man she was dating refused to make their relationship public. Of course, that's embarrassing. And the guy there, you see, and this is the thing. All you girls that want to do this social media, OnlyFans and all of that, you want to advertise yourself to other men, you're not going to get into legit relationships. You will always be a side chick. Yeah? You will always be bottom of the barrel because you advertise yourself that everyone can have you. So that's embarrassing for a man to hold your hand on the street and guys are looking and pointing, wait, he's with that girl? Oh, I smashed her. Oh, she's on OnlyFans. Everybody sees her private parts. That's disgusting, man. That's a whole. The stigma attached to her rescue job had a detrimental impact on her mental health, but she is now learning to love herself again. And this is her, I think. You see, just you can tell when you look at a girl what type of person she is. You don't have to tell me that a girl like this has got OnlyFans. Boobs all out like that. Tats. You can tell that this girl's a freak. This girl just loves to party and get drunk and have one night stands and sleep around. You know, you can tell by looking at her that this is not a relationship material. But anyways, let me get scripture. Give the water, it's like Ecclesiasticus 25:25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. Yeah. Liberty is freedom, right? You're not supposed to give these women liberty and freedom to do what they want. And that's what the feminist movement and female liberation, which is liberty, has done. And social media. Yeah, they got instant access of an overload of men. Yeah, which increases the chance of adultery, because they're always exposed to men. They're always going to be tempted. And the scripture talks about that the women are the weaker vessel. So they're easily subject to sin. Yeah? Women are emotional. You can say the right things. You can sway their emotions. And you can get into their pants, man. Yeah. Really and truly, women are not supposed to be having social media. Yeah? They shouldn't be advertising themselves to other men. Men shouldn't be able, other men, other than their husbands, man, shouldn't be able to see how their body looks like. You know, the shape of their figure and stuff like that. Really and truly. Yeah, so women are supposed to be, what's the word? Yes, men are supposed to have the control over women, man. A woman's not supposed to be living loosely and doing what she wants. And this is what happens. See, this is what happens. The article is actually showing you what happens through female liberation, female promiscuous behavior. The article actually showed you indirectly. This is what happens. You get addicted to social media. You want to have OnlyFans. You wanna advertise yourself to other men. Guess what? The reality is, you're gonna end up single. You're gonna end up a single mother. You might have kids by someone. You might have unprotected sex with someone. You're gonna have a kid. Yeah, now you're gonna have the burden of looking after it alone. Now the next person that comes to your life, he only sees you for a piece of meat. He doesn't see you as relationship material, and plus, it's a burden because you have another child already. You see, so basically, the female liberation and the promiscuous behavior that is allowed in this wicked society of Esau, it actually destroys women. It makes them worse. It makes them bitter. It makes them alone. Yeah. You see, that's the effects. Now she's trying to recover to love herself again. She should have done that from the beginning. Showing your body to everybody is not loving yourself. Deuteronomy 23 verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Yeah, so that's a commandment. The Lord said it ain't supposed to be whores, or basically an old term. Now in the modern days we call it HOE, 304s. Yeah, you know, or FOT. These are the modern terms. Yeah, and women ain't supposed to be behaving like this, man. It's off, man. Sleeping around with multiple men, committing adultery, exposing their beauty and their nakedness to other people. Yeah, that's off, man. That's why these women are psychos, man. Crazy. Unable to pair bond because they had multiple sexual partners, which means they got multiple soul ties, man. They got multiple spirits. Yeah. There should be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Yeah. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua Mashiach, and the head of a woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua Mashiach is the Most High. Yeah? The head of the woman is the man. So the man is supposed to be the leader. The man is supposed to be in control of the woman. So the woman is not supposed to be having liberty to gather abroad. So female liberation, female sexual liberation, feminist movement, that is against scripture. That's against the Most High. Yeah, that's rebelliousness. Yeah, and rebellion is a sin of witchcraft, as the scripture talks about. Yeah. Yeah. See, that alone, that crisis of women gathering abroad or taking the doctrine of feminism, look what it's caused. The feminist movement, second wave, third wave, late 1960s or 70s. Look what it's caused. Yeah, because prior to that, prior to the 70s, a lot of marriages, a lot of strong couples. A lot of them might be still here today, in their 60s, 70s, 80s, or whatever, still married to their man because they're from a different era where they're supposed to tough it out together. But guess what? This generation, social media generation, you know, they're breaking up within 2 months, you know, jumping on to another man a week later after the breakup, you know, because it's easy. Social media, you know, promiscuous behavior is accepted, especially for women in this society. Yeah, when women are supposed to be chaste. Yeah, men are supposed to have control and power over the women, man. Yeah, because they can't do it themselves. They can't make good decisions. That's why there was always arranged marriages. That was our traditions. Those are our Hebrew customs, man. Because women make poor decisions. They always go after the guys that they claim that is bad for them. Yeah, so they're mental, man. But anyways, man, the point has been hit. Hopefully, this is what happens when you follow feminism. This is what happens when these women are addicted to social media because of instant access of multiple men and validation from multiple men. It causes them to commit adultery, causes them to be loose and whorish, and they neglect the most important things uh, that they had or could have had, which is a harmonious relationship, a family with a man and children living together happily ever after. But they rather fuck it up and do wickedness. It's a shame. Anyways, with that, shalom.